I'm Bob Terry. Welcome to Lost Treasures of the Old West. In this episode, we're going to talk about a very mysterious, not very well documented stagecoach robbery that happened in Idaho. In this tale, either $90,000 or $40,000 in newly minted gold coins, still in their wrappers, are reported to be stolen.
Now, the area that this robbery was committed in is straight north from today's Arrow Rock Dam. This robbery is said to have taken place close to where Grimes and Moore Creek come together. 3 men stopped the stagecoach and relieved them of their strongbox.
Now, the guard on the stagecoach, it was his job to protect that money, and now he was furious. Now, he saw the trail that the outlaws had taken, and he knew that trail very well, and he knew the country very well, and he knew that they could take that coach and get on a ridge overlooking the trail as it doubled back. Well, that's just exactly what they did. When he got on that trail, he took care of those outlaws.
The guard shot 3 times. Before the outlaws could even have a chance to shoot back, he'd killed them.
There was a problem, though. They got to the bodies. Gold wasn't there.
Somewhere in that very short distance between the time the stagecoach was held up and under that ridge where the robbers were shot, the gold had come up missing. There are several stories about this, and it does not seem to have been well documented in any newspaper articles that can be found. There's rumors that it's buried in a cave on Rye Flats. Also, there's numerous caves and canyons along Grimes Creek Road. Literally, just to the north of the entrance to the road is a cave along the cliffs. Rye Flats is now a tree farm, and it's owned and operated by the Bureau of Land Management. It would seem that the outlaws could not have had time enough to stray too far off the trail to stash the loot, if that indeed is what they did. Since the legend has it that the coins were newly minted and still in their wrappers, that would make one think that the stagecoach was headed north towards Idaho City. Since the coach driver was able to climb to the flats above the confluence of Grimes Creek and Moores Creek to shoot the robbers, it would seem that they headed towards Boise after the robbery and doubled back. The only real place for the robbers to climb up to the flats by horseback would have been on the old Adams Ranch Trail. That trail is about 2 miles south of the confluence. They would have probably rode off at a gallop with excessive weight on the horses, getting the horses winded, climbing the steep trail to the flats. There is lava rubble that they could have hid the loot in. The Adams Ranch Trail used to be a shortcut for those folks that were headed to Atlanta. It was still very visible several years ago, but now there's a dirt road cut through the heart of it. The trail used to drop off into Thorn Creek area.
Now there's all kinds of theories of what happened to the gold. Some folks think that there was a partner somewhere on the trail that they met. They gave all the gold to that partner and planned on splitting it up later. That could be possible. Or that the gold's buried in one of the caves that's around there. A lot of people searched for it for a good while and never found it. Some folks think that the guard on the coach somehow hid the gold and kept it for himself, but that's hardly possible. That's a lot of gold to hide. And with a driver and passengers, how are you going to be secretive about something like that? Thank you for joining us for Lost Treasures of the Old West, where we're here to tell you about all kinds of lost treasures that have never been found, that no one has ever claimed, that are still waiting out there to be found, maybe by you. I'm Bob Terry. Have a great day, and we hope to see you again on down the trail.